If the Lord inhabits our praises, who do you think inhabits our complaints? You guessed it, the enemy. Y'all, I have tried to make this video 10 times. I'm to the point where I'm just straight up irritated. I quit and gave up for a bit and thought, well, it's just not meant to be. But the Lord kept tugging on me, so I know it is, and I know it's the enemy doesn't want me to get this out. So clearly this is something somebody's been dealing with. So hear me out. So my kids play video games, right? And you know what happens when people play video games. They get very frustrated. Normally my youngest can self-soothe and self-regulate, and sometimes he doesn't. And he yells, I hate this, and I hate this, and I hate that, and they're stupid, and they're terrible, and blah, blah, blah. Just filling the atmosphere with negativity and horrible things. And so I have this conversation with him, and I had it with him today. Babe, when you speak that negativity, you fill the atmosphere with that negativity. So let's work on the words that come out of our mouths. But it got me thinking, we all do this, right? So what happens is a thought pops in our mind, or somebody does something or doesn't do something, and we take it personally and we take it to heart and we start ruminating on it and thinking on it a lot, and it becomes a vicious cycle that spirals out of control. And then we start speaking it. And then when you start speaking that negativity, you know that you have the power of life and death in your words. So you are creating the atmosphere around you, and you're making it worse, and you're spiraling worse. We all do it. But the issue is that something has been triggered deep within us, okay? It's a negative core belief that was created when we had childhood trauma. And the trauma doesn't have to be big. It could be just something that your mom said, your dad said, your sister said, your brother said, your nanny said. It could be something somebody said that was tiny, that stuck with you and poked and created this identity and this label that you believed, this I'm not important, or I am too much, or my needs are not important, my needs don't need to get met, or I need to have someone else fix me. I need someone else to take care of me because I can't take care of myself. Whatever it is, okay, when that happens, someone doesn't text you back, or someone doesn't call you back, or someone says something or doesn't do something or whatever, it triggers that common or that negative core belief within us, right? And then it spirals out of control because we start ruminating and we start creating these fake scenarios and we assume we know what other people are thinking about us. We assume we know what's going on in someone else's life to make them not respond or not call us back or to not think that we're important enough for X, Y, and Z. We are assuming we know what's going on, but in reality, we have no idea. But we take it personally, and we let that thought blow up in our mind and ruminate and spiral out of control until we start speaking negative crap. So here's what we're going to do instead, okay? We're going to stop that thought before it becomes a spiral, and we're going to say, no, that is not true. I am important just by existing, because the creator of the universe created me on purpose for a purpose. And so I am important. My needs are important. I am worthy just by breathing. Essentially what we're going to do is what the word says to do, is to take every thought captive to the obedience of Christ. So we take it up under what the creator of the universe has to say about who we are, right? And he says, you are royalty. You are a child of the Most High King. You are the head and not the tail. You are above and not beneath. You are first and not last. You are worthy. Let the weak say, I am strong. I am a warrior. More than a conqueror. You are victorious and more than worthy. Okay? Secondly, it says not to be anxious for anything, but to make our requests known unto the Lord with prayer, supplication, and thanksgiving. And so we bring that thankful heart to the Lord and we lay all our cares at his feet because he cares for us. It also says to tear down every stronghold that exalts itself above the knowledge of God. So what does God say about you? Well, the enemy says this, and he's trying to exalt it above higher. So nope, we're not doing that. We're going to tear it down. We're going to violently tear it down with what the Father says about us, what the truth is. Okay? So we're going to stop that thought before it starts, and we're going to command. The power of life and death is in our words. So we are going to command the truth over us. We're going to speak the truth over us. And we're going to believe that God works all things together for our good because the word says he does. Because we love him and we are called according to his purpose. We are going to remind ourselves that everything is always working out for us no matter what it looks like at any given point in time. And what is meant for us will never pass us, but will come to us with ease. And we can believe that and have faith in that because the word says that he works all things together for our good. And so we can trust that if things don't go the way we want them to go, it's because something better is coming. If not this, then something better. Okay? Like that little picture of Jesus holding a big teddy bear behind his back and the little girl holding her tiny one saying, I don't want to let it go. And he's like, but if you just trust me, if you'll give me and surrender to me what you have and what you want, I'll give you something even better. And of course that's hard because we want what we want because we want it, right? And so it's hard to detach, but it becomes easier the more and more you surrender to the Father, the more you become in alignment with him and you surrender to him and trust him and believe that he works all things together for your good. He does good and he is good and he wants to give you not just good, but the best, because he sees the end from the beginning. He sees what will crush you, what will kill you, what will take you out, and what is not good enough for you. He sees what is the best for you, and that's what he wants to give you. So my whole mission today is for you to believe and have faith that he is working all things together for your good, and that what is meant for you will never pass you, but will come to you as soon as you surrender and believe that he's got it and he's taking care of it. Yes, you co-labor and you co-create with him, but that's only at his pace and when he's ready, because what he really cares about is you. What he really cares about is quality time with you. He cares about you surrendering all your hopes and dreams, fears and doubts, and believing with your whole being that he's going to work it out for you.